Hey guys, thank you for joining me today on Godspot. I want to talk to you about the surprising power of questions. Jeremiah 33 verse 3 says, "Call to me and I'll answer you, and to you great and unsearchable things you do not know." Whenever you speak to a CEO or an executive, you find that many times their job is to gather information on what's happening within the organization. And to do this, they have to ask questions. They'll go to department heads, they'll ask them what's happening, and they get a helicopter view of generally how the business is doing and the direction is going. This is true of all leadership, whether it be a ministry or an organization. And questions, we need to understand, are powerful tools. They are tools that give us facts, they give us substance and answers to work with. It was Mark Twain who said these words: "The two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why." A Chinese proverb also says, "He who asks questions remains a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask questions remains a fool forever." Just recently, my wife was invited to attend a dinner with a federal member of parliament. And there was a preliminary meeting. And in this preliminary meeting, there's a dozen people there. It's a privileged position to be in. The advisor said to them, when you meet with this minister, you must ask questions. I began to think about and unpack that a little bit. Why would he say such a thing? You must ask questions. Well, the fact is we're not really good at it, especially as Aussies. We don't like asking questions. We'd rather make a comment. And this is a problem because we are inhibited. And what we're really afraid of, the reason we really don't like asking questions, we want to show anyone that we really don't know what's going on. Or we're afraid we will be made a fool of. And unfortunately, what happens, we never get the answer we're looking for and we become ineffective. And you know, this is true also in our spiritual life when asking of God. Here we are given an invitation. Jeremiah 33 says, "Call upon me, ask me, and I'll show you things. I'll teach you things that you never thought about before." Even Jesus said in Matthew 7:7, "Ask and it will be given to you. If you don't ask, you don't get." James says, "You have not because you asked not." So let's unpack some of the benefits of asking questions. Here are a number of them. Firstly, it helps clarify your thoughts. You know, many times your thoughts are quite clouded and you don't really have a clear picture. When you ask questions, it can bring clarity and it can help you clarify your thoughts. Number two, it demonstrates your interest in other people and other things. What you ask questions to reveals what you're really interested to. And if you're really interested in people, you've got to ask them questions. Number three, it improves your knowledge. I mean, we all need an upgrade, don't we? Number four, it enhances your understanding. If you don't understand something, ask someone to help you understand it. Number five, it enhances trust and relationships. If you don't know a person, many times it's because you haven't asked the right questions. And if you don't know them, how do you trust them? And how do you get them to trust you unless you show an interest in them? Number six, questions are a great tool for sifting information. You can take all that information and you can sift out what's important and you can reject what is not. Number seven, it promotes better decision making. I mean, when you've got all the information you need, you are more qualified to make a better decision for the moment. Number eight, it saves time and resources. When you've already asked where something is, you can find it very directly. Otherwise, you can spend an hour. It's like most men don't like asking for directions from other people. We'll drive around for hours and eventually it's time wasted. Number nine, it clarifies direction. You know, there's an African proverb that says, "He who asks questions never misses his way." And you'll always get to where you're going if you're willing to ask those questions. And number 10, finally and lastly, it enhances your personal effectiveness. Knowing what to do and achieving results rely partly on the function of asking questions and the answers that you get. When you don't know, you need to ask. I want to challenge you today. Take an opportunity and ask a question. Find out the why and ask and get direction for your life. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Hit the like button, share it with someone else.